Give me stout or give me death, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain, and that greeting is directly related to the name of this beer, which happens to be Give Me Stout or Give Me Death. From Stone Brewing, their Richmond, Virginia facility. This here is a stout brewed with raspberries and blackberries from the Commonwealth of Virginia. It looks like it's a collaborative brew with Ardent Craft Ales and Hardywood Park Craft Brewery, both in Richmond, Virginia, and they also list His Excellency Terry McAuliffe, Virginia Governor. I'm going to go ahead and read the label because honestly, sometimes stone brews can only be done justice by their own words. It says here it's an imperial tribute to Richmond and the rise of craft beer independence. Just as Patrick Henry once stood addressing the city of Richmond in 1775 to spur resistance among the tyrannical British Empire, against the tyrannical British Empire, 20 years ago we were stirred to join the cry for resistance against the tyrannical oppression of industrial beer. And now the opening of our Richmond brewery is yet another shot in the salvo that has been fired on behalf of American brewing independence. If we wish to brew free, if we mean to retain our identity and preserve the privilege of access to independent craft beer, we must recognize it is a group effort. We do not stand alone, and so, on our new brewing grounds, we gathered with fellow craft breweries and His Excellency Governor McAuliffe, I don't know how I'm pronouncing that right, to join together in force, a group cry of freedom and independence. Consider this aggressively hopped imperial stout, jam-packed with Virginia raspberries and blackberries, a testament to our passion and unwillingness to settle or sell out. We think Patrick Henry would be proud, and hope you will be too. Now, a lot of inspiring words there. I recently took a stand on a legal issue in the craft brewing world, and a trademark infringement, copyright case, etc., etc. This has nothing to do with that. I still celebrate the independent spirit that craft brewing has. But I'm telling you, don't step on each other's toes, folks. Somebody's got a brew named something, don't name it the same thing, phonetically or otherwise. It just breeds discontent. Anyway, just had to address that because I thought maybe being inspired by the words on this bottle could lead you to think I was pulling a little bit of a double standard stance there. But anyway, that's about as clear as mud. But let's check out this stout. Here's what I'm liking. I'm liking that thick, creamy head that apparently I poured a little too aggressively. But look at how brown that is. Look at the brownness of that head. I mean, the beer is... Ooh, well, I can smell it from here. As an aggressively malty stout. But it is very, very, very dark, and it has a very thick, creamy head. Again, way thicker and headier than I anticipated, obviously from the method of the pour. It's gone over quite a bit. I'm going to give that a couple minutes to settle down here. While I'm waiting for that to settle down, I'm going to clean up the table a bit here. Alright, I let it settle, and then I topped it off, and I got to tell you folks, you want to take a very light hand with this pour. It's going to produce a very thick, very foamy head very quickly. So you don't want to get too aggressive with it. There's a bit of fruitiness there. What type of berries did they say was in this? Raspberries and blackberries. I can get that. There's a bit of tartness, a bit of tart fruitiness there. Bit of roastiness coming through as well. Some of that roasted malt aroma. That's way more subtle. I mean, even the tart fruitiness is a little subtle, but the roasted malt aroma is even more subtle than that. So not a really strong aroma, but just a couple of hints coming through. Very tart as it hits the tongue. Gives way to a bit of sweet bitterness. A bit of sweet and bitter as it rolls off the tongue. And then in the finish, that heavy roasted malt stout flavor comes through. It's got a nice medium heavy mouthfeel. It's not as heavy as I would have anticipated given how that head formed on it. And still, it's got some solidity and body to it that I really like. It's fairly complex and easy to drink. I think mostly because of the complexity and the fact that it's easy to drink. I want to hit this with a 4 out of 5. I'm not quite ready to bump it up to the wow factor yet, but it is a very good, very solid beer, and I'm really liking it. But that's just my opinion. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Hit me up down in the comments and the email link down below. Let me know what you think of the beer. I'm going to put a quick user poll up here. It'll let you rate the beer yourself, 1 through 5. I hear what you have to say there as well. Oh, pardon. It's not bad coming back up either, apparently. So check the beer out for yourself. Let me know what you think. If you liked the video, make sure to hit me up down below with a like and a share. And don't forget to click that subscribe button down there. That'll make sure that you get a notification every time a new video is posted. Till next time, folks, thanks for tuning in, and cheers.